Hola Aries, I'm Corrine. Welcome to my channel. I'm doing January monthly readings. Yes, I know I'm late, but the thing is every time I commit to doing monthly readings, I just don't do my readings for something comes up. So I always say I'm not doing monthly, and then as soon as I say I'm doing monthly, something comes up like my hard drive went out on my computer or my startup disk or something. I don't know. But anyways, I am doing monthly readings for you guys. So let's see what's happening for Aries for the rest of the month. Because we still have a lot of the month left, so don't hate on me. Okay. Because you know I love Aries so much. They're one of my favorite signs. Besides Leo, of course, because I'm a Leo. Oh, wow, Aries, what have you got going on? You guys are dealing with the, oh, good, though. Same stuff. Okay, I kind of divided it up because I thought it'd be the easiest way to do like the first 10 days, second, third, and I know there's 31 days in some months, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, so starting off the first part of the month, you have the Ten of Wands, which is about just almost being at the end of a, like, oh, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's just been something that's really been a hard burden for you, and you just think, okay, I'm just going to finish this. I'm going to see it through. I've come this far. I'm not going to stop now. Although it's a great burden on you. And then in the middle, okay, all these middle placements, I always kind of feel like are sort of like what you should be kind of doing, or what you will, like where you're at, like in your mind kind of thing, not just like what's happening. This is the balance or the High Priestess card, balance and justice. She's all about using your intuition, and maybe you need to listen to that intuition and follow it, because you guys get this card a lot, and I think maybe you need to start tuning in that intuition, because I know Aries are highly intuitive, very empathetic, and very just in tune with the other side kind of thing, whether they realize it or not. So this is all about, you need to use your intuition and pay attention to these initials. I say it every time. I think it's really kind of cool. These are B and J, and a lot of times whatever you need to follow your intuition about, sometimes they're under those initials, like first and last names. My last name is J, starts with J, and so it falls into, I sometimes have people with the name B, different things. It just works out. It's kind of interesting. And for a lot of people, I hear a lot of comments on that about how, pulling my blanket up, how that is. Okay, and then also, so the first 10 days or so are kind of tough on you, because you also have the Nine of Swords, and that is about just, agony, and just not being able to get out of your thoughts, and just, when is this going to end? You can't even sleep at night. You're thinking about things, or you just don't have good, even if you are sleeping at night, you don't have like inner peace inside of you. You feel in turmoil inside, just stressing about something in your thoughts. It's just in your mind over and over. So you have the Ten of Swords. You feel like you're at the end of the burden, but it's still there. You just can see, okay, eventually, like, cause see, he's doing this, but in the background is the house that he's trying to work his way to. So wherever he's been, he's finally just almost there. You can see it. He just has a little bit more to go. And then, so you need to use your intuition so you can get out of these thoughts and these burdens and this process for you. Okay, so starting in the middle of the month, you have Justice in Reverse. Justice in Reverse is about either you're thinking something didn't get fair as quickly as it should. Like you're thinking, when is this going to turn around? I've done all the right things and I feel like it's just not happening. Or it's about you thinking that you've escaped some kind of karma and maybe got away with something, and you didn't actually get away with it. It just hasn't happened yet. And it's letting you know, bam, it's about to happen. Whether that's for you or the other person you're waiting for to have the what you feel to be fair happen in the situation. It's either going to start playing out for you, or you're going to have some karma coming your way, possibly Aries. So, but I don't know. Anyways, so this could be possibly Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then same with this too, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You might be dealing, because this is Libra actually, you might be dealing, this is dealing with the Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Maybe Gemini, maybe Aquarius. Interesting, because there's a lot of sword energy here. Okay, so in the middle of the next week, where you're going to be, or where you shall be, is the Nine of Pentacles. Now she's all about being independent and just really appreciating what she has and looking around and saying, look at what I've made, what I've done, and I feel really good about everything, how it's kind of manifested and how it's worked out, and I feel really proud of that I've got myself to this point. So whatever you're upset about, obviously isn't you, because you're feeling good about yourself. So in this situation, you're knowing you did the right thing because you're waiting for justice. You're the one agonizing. Something's happening around you. You're trying to use your intuition. You're trying to you're proud of yourself. You know you're doing the right thing. So that's good. But then look what you have. This has been happening so much, you guys. It's so weird. The Nine of Swords, and then I pulled the other deck in the middle, and then back to the Rider-Waite again on the bottom. And then look at, we get right underneath of it, the Nine of Swords. So you're still in your thoughts so much. You can't let go of the thoughts. You might be thinking, hey, I'm a good person. I've done the right thing. Why is this happening to me? I don't understand it. I've waited for this like forever, and what is going on? Why is it not playing out the way I want it? Or now that I have it, why is it like this kind of thing? And then you have going into the last end of the month, the last 10 days or so, is the Five of Cups. And so the Five of Cups is about leaving something behind, mourning your losses, and just feeling kind of like, it's just not worth it anymore. I'm going to walk away and I'm going to just leave and search for something better. And you feel bad about it. It's kind of like they say crying over spilt milk or different things like that. It's that kind of mournful kind of just having regrets, maybe even regrets over your own actions or regrets of the actions of someone around you that's causing you that you have to walk away because of their actions. Or maybe you're walking away and you have regret about it because you don't want to hurt someone or they want, you know, that kind of situation. In the middle is what you are going to be getting an offer that you don't want. So it looks like you're walking away from someone, but then maybe they're offering you, you know, come back, I'll do this or whatever, and you're not interested. You don't want the offer anymore. It's not what you want. It's not what you need. And so, although it is an Ace of Cups, I mean, it's an offer that you could take if you want, but look at him. He's like, I don't like it. I don't like, no thank you. Okay. And then at the end of the month, look at this. You have justice again. So you've turned it upside down. Justice is finally served at the end of the month. Whatever you're waiting on, whatever you were agonizing on, you stood true to yourself. You knew you were good about it. You walked away from some situation that was not serving you. You didn't take the offer to come back, even though they probably, please come back, please, I'll do this or that. You decided, no, I don't want it anymore. It doesn't serve me. And why? Because the Magician, oh, look at this is you. Aries right here, the Aries card. This is, again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And this is Aries. So the Aries created justice for himself, possibly against the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or with, you know, I don't know, I wouldn't say against, that's a pretty hard word, but you've created your own. The Magician is all about just mastering whatever it is you want. You have your own tools. You have everything you need. You've created whatever you've needed in your life, or manifested, earned it, brought it into you, brought it in your path. It's there. And now you're going to call on all the different elements that you have, where I was saying earlier, you're intuitive, you're whatever I said, all the things that you are, where you're empathetic. You know, most Aries are very, very good at their career and at balancing their money. And so I think that you've just put all your elements together and used what you have inside of you, Aries, and say, forget this. I'm not going to do this anymore. I mean, this has been going on a long time, so you're finally saying yes. And at the end, you feel, at the end of the month, so it's going to take almost the month. It's going to take to the last third of the month. And you're going to be like, wow, why didn't I do this sooner? I feel, thank you, universe, you brought in the justice. So that's awesome. Let's see what your angel card is. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Imagine that. See, I think maybe that's where you need to use your intuition. Go inside and think, is this really, like, does this person have my best interests at mind? Or do they have their best interests and I'm serving their interests? Is that really what you want, Aries? And so, okay, let's just check the bottom of the deck, since it is monthly, and I like to do it anyways. The Hangman in reverse. So, that's good. That's about deciding what you want and not letting life pass you by anymore. It's taking part in your path. It's deciding that, yeah, this is the choice I'm making, which fits right. Because the hangman is when he's this way, he's deciding, I don't even want to make a choice. I'm just going to kind of kick back and let life pass me by, and eventually I'll jump back into life. But for now, I get that way sometimes a lot, actually, where you just kind of separate yourself from everything and just kind of internalize everything. So coming out of it is I've internalized it, and this isn't working for me, apparently. But that's not what, it doesn't mean it's not working for you. Just, oh, and look at what's right underneath the, wow, you guys. Right underneath we have, so the three of hearts, the three of hearts, I'm sorry, the three of swords, which is a heartbreak card, third party relationship kind of situation. The three of pentacles in reverse, which is not a strong foundation, not building things the way that they need to be built. And then finally, the ace of wands in reverse, not having the new start yet. It may, it's coming possibly, but it's not manifesting yet. And so those are all, I'm not saying that's where you're at, because you are changing it, but that is all the cards underneath of the Hanged Man. So that's what you're coming out of. You're going to be coming out of the heartbreak, the bad foundation, the not finding the love offer you want. So very good, Aries. It looks like we're making progress. So you know how much I love Aries. I hope that there's some good, happy single ones out there. Talk to you later. Enjoy the month. Bye.